everyone. Uh, for today's practice, you don't really need any props, just your chair, and we will be doing some standing poses next to the chair, but we've done that a million times before, so you probably know. I have a mat with the chair, but it's not really necessary. You can just put your chair on the rug, on the carpet or something like that, or maybe even on the hard surface. But you can also use the mat if you want. Okay, so to start our centering and establishing the breath time, as we always do, I invite you to not use the back of the chair today. But of course, if there's a need to rest your back on the chair, please do so. If possible, scoot forward on the chair so you're already starting to use the core muscles to hold you upright. Okay, now bring your ankles underneath the knees so you're in good alignment. And just reminding you, so good alignment, one of the reasons that we are seeking this alignment is because it's easy for the body to hold itself when it's in proper, not easy, but easier to hold itself in the proper alignment. Okay. So ankles under the knees, feet and knees, actually any comfortable distance apart. I doubt it's comfortable to hold the legs together. A little bit apart is better. Okay, so make yourself comfortable. Rest your arms. You can also stack your, let's do that. We have not done that in a while. Let's stack the hands over the heart. Just giving this a little bit of self-love to yourself, to your heart, acknowledging your heart, thanking your heart. Okay, close your eyes or lower the gaze, bring your awareness inward. Relax your body. Relax the crown of the head, forehead, temples. And then discover your breath. And breathe. Start deepening and slowing down your breath with a little bit of effort. Okay, now let go of the effort to breathe. Allow yourself to breathe spontaneously. But now notice if the tension has crept back up somewhere in the body, wherever it's habitually stored. So see if there's anything there and let go. Okay, and release. So relax you can place your hands on your legs or you can stack the hands in your lap if you wish. Just relax the shoulders, move around just a little bit, just very subtle, gentle movement before we start really moving and warming up. Okay. So just asking the body, gently asking the body, to let go of the tension and create space. All that. Okay. All right. Let's start with some neck exercises, which also work the upper shoulders, upper back, and upper chest. Okay. All right, so bring your head into the neutral position, chin parallel to the floor. Again, if possible, do not use the back of the chair at this point. Okay. Take a deep inhalation here. And then exhale, chin to chest, drop the shoulders. Inhale, bring the chin a little bit up. Don't throw the head back too much. Again, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, either to neutral or a little bit up. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. And back to neutral. Next, on the next exhalation, chin over one shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chin over the other shoulder. Continue 2 more times to each side, but only turn your head to where you're comfortable. No pain, no striving. And back to center. And now I invite you to do either half circles with the, like from shoulder to shoulder, right? Like you're drawing the smile like this, or full head circles, if that works for you. It's a little bit, I'm not so sure of asking people to do the full head roll because it's not good for everyone. But I trust you guys, I trust your judgment. So you choose either half circles or full circles. And if you are doing full circles, it's going to be 3 in each direction. Or if you're doing shoulder to shoulder, just continue doing it. So if you're doing full circles, switch the direction. Okay, and then after you finish the same number of rotations to each side, and then come to center, or if you're doing half, just finish and come to center. Okay, shoulder rolls. And reverse. Okay, and relax the arms, let the arms hang. Check on your posture, engage the abdominals. If your lower back, if you're off the chair, off the back of the chair, and your lower back is, you start feeling your lower back, try engaging the abdominals a little bit more. So see if that takes the work off of the lower back, or lean back to the chair if you wish. Okay. All right, let's stretch the shoulders a little bit more. Extend the arms out to the sides and reach out, reach out. So your shoulder blades are squeezing, like you're holding a pencil in between your shoulder blades, but make sure you're not lifting. So the shoulders and arms and are all on the same level with the chest, okay? All right. Now we're gonna squeeze the hands and continue squeezing the hands as we slowly lift the arms up. So like pulsing your fingers and lifting the arms up. Feel free to bend your elbows as needed. And again, only bring the arms up to where you're comfortable. And then the same thing. So squeezing and opening the fists and slowly lowering the arms down to the shoulder level and then stop. You stop at the shoulder level. So again, stretch out and then rotate palms up and down. So this aids in the mobility in the shoulder joints, as we know, right? And breathe. Okay, good. And release, relax. If you need to move around to release all that, feel free. Just move freely there. Okay, now bring the hands behind the head like that. If that's not available to you, keep the hands on the hips. Right, and we're gonna do our cat-cow movement in this position. I feel like I need to be more forward on the chair so I have more freedom to move. Okay, so inhale, arch the back, lift the chin slightly, open the elbows. Exhale, round the back, bring the elbows forward. So that's one round. And from here, take it on your own, at your own pace, at the pace of your own breath. Exhale. Inhale. Don't pull on the head. The fingers are very lightly touching the head. And maybe reaching the chest up a little bit more every time. And finish. Rest your arms. Close your eyes here. Let's take 3 slow, deep breaths. Relax. Okay, open your eyes and take your feet out wider. Let's keep the hands on the legs, and then we're gonna do our torso rolls. Remember, so you are starting like leaning over one knee, arching the back, and then inhaling across the front, and then on the exhalation, round the back and move across the back. Inhale here, and then exhale, push back. One more round in this direction. And then pause in the center and start, turn to the other knee and start in the other direction. Keep your breath deep here and time your movement with the breath. Okay, and come to center. Great. Okay, now place your elbow, take your feet out a little bit wider. Place your right elbow on top of the left knee. Now inhale, bring the left arm up and over the head, if that works for you. We are after the stretch in the left side ribs. So, good. And now breathe into your left side. Imagine that you are breathing just into the left lung. The head is neutral. And on the next inhalation, we're coming up. Okay, use your top arm. Be smart about using your top arm. If you feel like it's, arm up is taking away from the freedom of breathing, please don't do that. Just find another position for your, in this case, right arm. Okay, left elbow on the left knee, leaning sideways towards the left knee. And then if you're going there, extend your right arm and maybe bring it over the head. And now breathe to your right side. And on the next inhalation, we're coming to center. Okay. Now bring your knees and your feet together. Again, on the edge of the chair. Let's do just a few rounds of cat-cow spine here with the legs together, hands on the knees. So inhale, arch the back, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back, bring the shoulders forward. Just a couple more times like that. Try to move your whole spine here. Okay, good. And finish. Very good. All right, now take your feet to any comfortable distance apart. Let's do a few rounds of our Taoist breath exercise. Okay. All right, so check on your posture. Shoulders over the hips. Head is neutral, shoulders relaxed. Okay. And on the let's see, on the inhalation, bring the arms out to the sides. On the exhalation, bring the hands to the shoulders. Good. Now, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, cross the wrists in the back, touch the opposite shoulders. Good. And then inhale, push the hands forward like that. Exhale, turn the palms up. Then inhale, bring the arms up, palms facing back. And then on the exhalation, fold forward. On the inhalation, come up. So here you can keep the knees pretty close together. So you lay your chest on the legs when you fold forward, or you can try taking the legs apart and folding forward all the way, sort of like a variation of child's pose, okay? All right, let's repeat. So this is our starting position here. Inhale, bring the arms out. Exhale, touch the shoulders. Then inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, cross the wrists, touch the opposite shoulders. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, turn the palms up. Inhale, arms come up, palms face back. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Let's do it one more time. And if you feel pretty confident about that, and I will be talking to you while we're doing that, maybe you can try to close your eyes and see how that feels, okay? All right, inhale, arms out to the sides. Exhale, bend the elbows, touch the shoulders. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, cross the wrist, touch the opposite shoulders. Inhale, push the hands forward. Exhale, turn the palms up. Inhale, bring the arms up, palms facing back. And exhale, fold. And let's pause here in the forward fold. Wherever you are, either in between the knees or on top of the knees, relax the head and neck, relax the shoulders. Let the shoulders and the arms hang and the head hang. And on the inhalation, slowly come up. Okay. Now we're going to be twisting side to side. So make sure you have room in the back. Okay, let's bring the arms to cactus. Engage the abdominals. Strong shoulders, strong arms, palms facing forward. Now inhale here and then exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. And continue with your own breath. If your shoulders become really, really tired, you can lower the arms down. One more time to each side. Good. And release the arms. Let the shoulders rest. Okay. And now turn on your chair. So your left side is to the back of the chair. And you're gonna free your right hip. So your right hip is not on the chair. Okay. All right. Your left knee is gonna be bent, and you're gonna take your right leg either to this position with the knee bent, or if possible, extend the right leg like this. Okay. Okay, and your chest, just do not push yourself in any direction. So your chest will naturally be kind of on a diagonal in between your legs. So that's where we want the chest, right? Okay, engage the abdominals. And then if possible, lift your arms parallel to the floor. And then turn your head, again, if it's okay with your neck, it's perfectly okay to keep the chin in line with the sternum. Or you can turn your head and look at the fingertips of the left hand. Shoulders down, abs in. Breathe. Reach the fingers out. Good. And relax your arms. And turn back to center. Just one breath in the center. And then we'll do the other side. So right side to the back of the chair, the left hip is free. Either this variation with the left knee bent or left leg extended. Be smart about it. Don't push through a lot of discomfort, please, or any discomfort actually. Okay. Okay, and then let the chest face naturally on a diagonal here. And then you can exclude the arms completely, but still stay in a good alignment here in the pose. Or you can choose to lift the arms and maybe turn the head to the right hand. And try not to lean either way. We're trying to find that vertical position of the torso. Okay, good. And then relax your arms if you use them, if you lifted them, and come back to center into symmetrical position. Okay, let's stretch the hips. So your choice, either right, you can extend the right leg and then bring the left ankle on top of the right leg. You can also place your block under your right heel. I don't have a block right now, but you can, that will deepen the stretch in your left hip if you need that, right? Okay, or if this is available to you, you will bend your right knee and place the ankle on top of the knee. So wherever you are, now find extension in your spine, engage the abdominals, and then exhale, sway forward, if there's room in your left hip. Maybe you just want to stay upright, maybe that's enough. And if there's room, you can sway back and forth slowly with the straight back. Just gently asking that left hip to release. Okay, and then again, let's pause for a moment with the spine either vertical or maybe if there's room in the body, maybe leaning forward without relaxing the back. Do not slump in the back. Breathe. Good, and come up. Okay, let's change sides. Whatever configuration you are doing, you will do it on the same, on the other side, same thing. So you start with, once your legs are arranged, you start with the extension of the spine. Now keep that and then sway back and forth. Just noticing, also noticing the difference in the hips. Okay, and let's take a few breaths in the static position, wherever you are, either upright or maybe leaning forward. Breathe, face relaxed. Relax your tongue, relax your jaw. Good, and come up. And take that leg off. Okay, let's come to standing and do a couple of standing poses. Okay, once you're standing, shake off the legs. We sat for quite a long time. Just work your legs a little bit in any way, you know, from one leg to the other, you know, maybe bending the knees. Just move your legs. Okay. Triangle pose. And here I'm going to offer you a couple of variations. So it kind of makes sense to stand with your right side to the chair, please, just so it's easier to give directions, right? So we're all on the same page. Okay, so I am standing to the side of the chair because this way I have a choice. I can either support myself on the back of the chair or I can support my right hand on the seat of the chair, depending on, you know, your flexibility. And so take your right foot like underneath the chair and turn the toes out so they're facing like this way to your side, right? And then make a little bit more distance between your feet. So your left foot is perpendicular to the right foot. Okay. And then with hands on the hips, lean towards your right leg, right? And then you can either place your right hand on the back of the chair for support or on the seat of the chair. Again, depending on your flexibility and also on the body proportions. And then you can choose to lift that left arm up or keep it on the side, keeping the chest open. Breathe here. Okay, now to come out of this pose, bend your right knee, Firmly press your right foot into the ground and then kind of push into the foot and lift yourself up. Okay, we're gonna do a symmetrical pose before we go to the other side. So stand behind the back of your chair. This is gonna be our variation of warrior three. So hands on the back of the chair and then step back. So we're looking for the upper body to be parallel to the floor and ears next to the upper arms, but just approach. Bring yourself into a shape that's as close to this as you can. And you can always bend the knees. If you feel too much stretch in the hamstrings and lower back, bend the knees. And then see if you can drop the chest down like that. Breathe here. If your pose does not look like mine right now, it's perfectly okay. What we're doing here is we're stretching the whole back of the body, the hamstrings, the lower back, the back of the spine, and the shoulders. Breathe. All right, and to come out of the pose, bend your knees and walk yourself closer to the chair, and then come up. Good. Okay, let's do the triangle on the other side. So now the chair is to your left. Okay, remember, you can use the back of the chair or the seat to support your left hand. Okay, let's place the left foot underneath the chair, the toes pointing away from you to the side. If you're on the mat, to the short side of the mat. And then the right foot is at the right angle to the left foot. You can also bring the right toes a little bit more forward towards the left foot, like that. Okay, hands on the hips. Or if you don't feel stable like this, keep your hand on the chair, please. Okay, and then start leaning towards your left leg. Good. And then find the support for your left hand, either the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. And maybe play with your right arm wherever you want to have it. Remember, we want to have the long spine. We want to have the chest open. And we want to feel the stretch on the right side here. Head neutral. You can try looking down at your left hand, or maybe even looking up at your right hand, depending on your neck. Just a couple more breaths here. Strong core. Don't let go of the engagement in the core. One more breath. Good. And then release the arms. If you lifted them, bend that left knee, push into the left foot and come up. Parallel the feet. Okay, now I'm going to invite you to come into the forward fold. So you have choices. So have your feet wider apart, wider than shoulder distance apart. And you can either fold and rest your elbows on the chair, or maybe even head on the chair. Or if that feels good to you, you can fold all the way down. So your choice. Folding in between the legs to any degree. And again, you can bend the knees if needed. So let's take about 4 breaths in the forward fold. If you need to come out before that, please do so. Mhm. Okay, and now to come out of the pose, bend your knees. And come up. You can take the feet closer together and then slowly come up. We're gonna do one more pose standing. We're gonna challenge the balance. Okay, so stand facing your chair, please, the seat of your chair. And take your right foot on the chair. If you need support, maybe you can use another piece of furniture or the wall here. And just focus on your standing leg. Okay. Now do what you need to do to take that leg off the chair. And I did not mention it for this side, but maybe for some of you the chair is too high. Well, maybe you can find something, like a block actually, or any other kind of support, just to lift your, like this is a meditation cushion, just to lift your leg, so it's not exactly, it is not bearing weight. Okay, so let's switch sides. So the other foot, I think it was this one. No, this one. Just whatever side you're doing, hopefully you remember which side. I'm not sure I remember. Yeah, it was this side. Okay, so let's take a few breaths here. Okay, and then take that foot off the chair. And now we're gonna challenge the balance one more time with the tree pose, right? So whatever you're doing, start with whichever side you want. So bring the weight of the body onto one leg and just release the other leg so it's free to move. So open the knee. You can keep the toe down like that next to the standing foot, but do open the knee. Tighten the muscles all around the left hip for support. So you can keep the toe down. If this is too much of a balance challenge, take your foot out a little farther from the standing. But mostly the weight of the body is on the standing leg, right? And then you can bring the hands to the chest. If you firmly, let's do this actually. Once you found, you established your base, bring the hands together in front of the chest and firmly press them into each other. Good, and release. Okay, the other side. And again, but I didn't mention it, but I hope you guys, know that if you need the support of the chair, please do so. When we put the weight of the body onto one leg, there is the chair is there to support you if you need, or the wall, anything. Okay, so bring the weight onto the other leg, then open the opposite knee, toe down either next to the foot, or maybe you can take it a little bit out if you need to. Or maybe some of you bring the foot up to the leg, right? And then just decide what you're doing with the arms. You can give your tree branches. Okay, and release. Shake it off. Okay, and we're sitting back down. Okay, let's sit to the front of the chair. Bring one hand on your heart, one hand on the belly. Close your eyes, and we're gonna take 3 5-second breaths. So 5-second inhalation and then 5-second exhalation. And release. Okay. Now bring your arms forward and take the backs of your hands together like this, if available. If not, you can just face the palms together. Okay. All right. And now bring the arms over the head and feel free to bend the elbows. But if possible, keep the backs of the hands together, or maybe the fingertips together if that's not available. Okay, now engage the abdominals, pull the lower ribs in, close your eyes and bring your awareness to center forehead. We're gonna take a few deep breaths, awareness to center forehead. Squeeze your abdominals lightly on the exhalation. Good. And release the arms. Release, shake off. Okay. Now hold on to your chair. So bring the hands back and find the seat of the chair. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the elbows towards each other in the back. Lift the chest. Shoulders down. Head is neutral. Breathe. Two more breaths. And release. Don't go into round back. So find your neutral back here. Take a few breaths. Okay, and now take your feet apart, elbows on the legs, and now relax the back, hang the head. Okay, and come up on the inhalation. All right. I would like to do one more upper body stretch. So take your thumbs and stick them in the armpits, if possible, or if not, then hold your upper ribs like this. Okay, if you can, stick your thumbs in your armpits and then lift up like you're lifting yourself by your armpits. Good. And release. Relax. Okay. Let's do a few abdominal squeezes here. Find your good posture in the upper body. And then inhale, relax the belly. Exhale, pull the abdominals in towards the spine. Inhale, let the belly come out. Exhale, pull the belly back. Continue a few more times with your own breath. Try to keep everything else not active. Close your eyes maybe. 2 more times. And release. Okay. Now you're sitting towards the front of the chair, then lean back on the chair, but do not slump. So chest is up. So reach the chest up and then extend both legs. You can hold on to the chair for stability or not. And if you engage your abdominals, you will feel more stable. So we're just gonna squeeze the toes and then spread them. Okay, good, good. Okay, let's lift the right foot and flex and point. And roll. And the other direction. Good. And switch legs. Lift the left leg a little bit and flex and point. Push the chest up. And roll. And reverse. Okay, good. And finish. So you can come up. Now move in the way that if you you probably need to release the lower back. So instead of folding forward, do a few twists side to side, just gentle twists. Or you can fold forward if you feel like that will be a better release for your lower back. Oh, absolutely, you can fold forward. Okay, let's just take a moment before we go into the relaxation. So I invite you to bring your hands into Jnana Mudra, a mudra for knowledge. So you connect the thumbs and the index fingers, and then you place your hands down on your legs with the palms up. So traditionally, palms up is for receiving knowledge, wisdom from the source that you receive it from. Or palms down, but the fingers are still connected for grounding. So choose which position of the hands you would like to take your few breaths in. And then, so you're resting your hands in Jnana Mudra on your legs. Close your eyes. And now gently scan your body and see if there's any tension that has crept up there. And release on the exhale. And let go. Let go and take your comfortable position for a few minutes of relaxation. You can be on your chair, you feel free to lie down. But if you choose to lie down, it's better on the firm surface, not on your bed. So just, I'm going to give you a few moments to make yourself comfortable. Okay. Let your arms rest comfortably, either at your sides and if you're on the floor, at your sides and away from the body, or on your legs if you're in a seated position. You can turn your palms up or down. Close your eyes. And now bring your attention to the alignment in the body. So see if you can feel the symmetry in the body right now. And maybe adjust so it feels symmetrical. And now become aware of your breathing. Feel your breath unfolding from the center of the body, the navel center, your belly button. Feel your side ribs opening with the inhalation. And now feel your breath at the back of the waist in the kidney area. Let go of any subtle tension that may be in the way of the breath. So the breath is full and easy. Inhale and exhale smoothly. Let the inhalation and exhalation flow smoothly into each other. There is no pause between the breaths. It flows continuously, without pause, without sound, in and out of the body, in and out, in and out. Your inhalation and exhalation are about the same length. There is a smooth, circular flow of breath. The breath becomes deeper and more relaxed, more subtle, as the mind begins to rest and the body relaxes. Now bring your awareness to the touch of breath in the nostrils. Now switch your awareness to the right nostril and breathe as if breathing just through the right nostril. Very little effort here. See if you can soften the effort. And now switch your awareness to the left nostril and take a few breaths as if breathing just through the left side. And now in your mind, let those two flows of air merge as if you have one nostril and breathing through that one nostril. If you notice that your mind is wandering away from your focus or your body is tensing up in any way, just soften and bring your awareness back to your focus, to your breath in the nostrils. Shortly, we are going to start to come out of the relaxation. Now, bring your awareness back to your body. Just with your mind's eye, see the whole inner space of your body. As if you're looking down from the head down. And now notice the space around you on the outside, all around you, below, above, to all the sides. And now with your eyes closed, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Acknowledge your heart. Acknowledge yourself. Be grateful to yourself for doing this. Be grateful to your body for being able to do this. And we also say thanks to the yoga tradition for making this available to us. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And then feel free to open your eyes when you're ready.